Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another sports stuff video, and today we'll be talking about Antonio Brown and what his future is in the league. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button to be notified when I post next. My link tree is in the description where I post on all my social media. Go follow me on everything. And again, Monday through Friday, 7 to 10:30 p.m. EST, I stream on Twitch every single night. I hit affiliate within the last week or two, and I've really been trying to up my grind on Twitch. So if you guys do want to see more from me, even when I stream, go to Linktree, hit my Twitch, go subscribe to me. It financially supports everything I do on YouTube and on Twitch. That's the end of the video. So Antonio Brown is a very interesting prospect for his future. Because what is his future? He just signed a 1-year deal with the Buccaneers in 2020. He won a Super Bowl reign. He had like 53 catches, had around 500 or 600 yards, a couple touchdowns, and he had a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Now, the Buccaneers have re-signed all 22 starters from the Super Bowl, because apparently Antonio Brown did not count as a starter, but they've signed all 22 starters. They've had money for everybody. They paid Gronk $10 million, Levante David, Shaq Barrett, and Ndamukong Suh. Chris Godwin got franchise tagged. They're able to, I believe they extended Donovan Smith, their left tackle, I believe. Leonard Fournette came back. Tom Brady signed an extension to alleviate some cap. So Antonio Brown is just sitting there like, hey, how come everyone else got money but I didn't? And apparently they offered him a $1.5 million contract plus incentives. I think that's probably not gonna happen for Antonio Brown. The only reason he signed a really cheap 1-year deal is because that was his only option last year. Yes, the Seattle Seahawks were talking to him, and yes, the Ravens were talking to him, but I think the only team that seriously wanted him was the Buccaneers. And I think the only reason it worked for Antonio Brown is because of Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady vouched for him, and Bruce Arians went to Tom Brady and said, hey, he's your mess. Like, he's your situation to deal with when he's on the team. And I think he went to Antonio Brown and said, hey man, if there's one single slip up, you mess up once, you're gone. You're late to a meeting, you're gone. You speak out on social media about the team, you're gone. You know, any more lawsuits or messings with the police, you're gone. And I think that resonated with him, because he's like, wow, the league doesn't see me as a superstar anymore. Like, the league doesn't revolve around I'm the #1 receiver anymore. I'm just another cog in the machine. And I think that resonated with him to where he's like, okay, I'm gonna just do my role, play my spot in this offense. We'll see what happens. And again, he obviously won a Super Bowl. Like, he won a Super Bowl, got a ring, got a touchdown in that Super Bowl. I think he played very impressively. Not just the Super Bowl, not just a touchdown catch, but just all throughout the Super Bowl, he played very well. And I'm excited to see what he can actually do. But I don't think he's going back to the Buccaneers. I'd like him to. I'd love AB to go back to the Buccaneers, but the Bucs do have Tyler Johnson, who they drafted in the 3rd round last year. He is a pretty interesting player. I'm seeing what his future could be. He is a slot receiver. There's rumors that Julian Edelman might come back. I don't believe it. I think Jules is done. I think Julian Edelman is done in the NFL. It sucks. I'd love to see Julian Edelman with Tom Brady and Gronk again in Tampa Bay. I just don't see it happening. I think Tyler Johnson is going to play that role more this year of the slot receiver. You know, Scotty Miller is still there as well. You know, Antonio Brown obviously is important to this. He was important to the offense last year. He was the 4th, I believe he had the 4th amount of catches last year by Tom Brady, if I'm remembering it correctly. I believe it was the 4th most on his team. But as of right now, there's only one other team besides the Buccaneers that apparently are talking to him, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, if there's any offense that I want to see AB in other than the Bucs, it's the Chiefs. The Chiefs just lost Sammy Watkins to the Ravens down a 1-year, $6 million deal. I think AB, 1, is better than Sammy Watkins, and 2, can do more. Sammy Watkins was injured constantly throughout his tenure with the Chiefs. I believe he missed 6 or 7 games last year, missed multiple games the year before that, the year before that. We all know Sammy Watkins has had an injury bug his entire career in the NFL. AB hasn't. AB doesn't get injured all that often, and if it does, it's not anything major. The only thing that is a problem is his off-field antics. But if he's resolved that and has come to terms that he isn't as important as he thinks he is, I would love to see him in this offense. Now, last year, Sammy Watkins had 45 to 50 catches, which again, for the Chiefs, was 4th on the team. Travis Kelce had over 100. Tyreek Hill had 85. McCall Hardman had, I believe, 60. Or was it Demarcus Robinson? I think it was Demarcus Robinson at 60. McCall Hardman had 45, and then Sammy Watkins had 45 as well. So I think immediately you become the 5th option, right? Immediately you're the 5th option for Patrick Mahomes, meaning you have 2 people covering Tyreek Hill at all times. You have 2 people covering Travis Kelce at all times. AB could go one-on-one with the 2nd or 3rd best corner on that team. Let's just say the Patriots and the Chiefs are going against each other, right? Let's just say it because I know the most. I think the Patriots are one of the teams I know the most secondary members on. So you got Stephon Gilmore on Tyreek Hill with one of the McCourty brothers covering him as a safety. You then have Travis Kelce up against maybe Dante Hightower and another maybe Patrick Chung. I think he retired actually. And maybe J.C. Jackson and Dante Hightower on Travis Kelce. That leaves like Jonathan Jackson or whatever his name is. That leaves us the 3rd best corner for AB, and AB would feast in that situation. AB obviously is not the twitch, deep ball receiver anymore. It's just not what he is at his age. But he's still capable of those 10 to 20 yard in routes and like slants and comeback routes, post routes, corner routes. That's still his specialty. He's still one of the best body receivers in the league. I mean, his name is Tony Two Tap. Like, that was his nickname for like 5 years, it feels like. And as a Browns fan, I know what AB can do. You know what I mean? I know what AB can do. AB is an excellent 5 to 20, 10 to 20 yard receiver. Now, he's not a deep ball anymore. He can't go deep as he used to do. But it does not take away his, very quick feet, his excellent hands, his also this excellent body movement to where he can catch any ball, it feels like. So if he's in the Chiefs offense, I think immediately he can probably get around 60 catches, immediately becomes the 3rd option for Patrick Mahomes, and I think can alleviate some of the pressure on Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Because if you have Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, AB, and DeMarcus Robinson / McCall Hardman on the field, that's 3 receivers set with a tight end, a running back, and an offensive line, Patrick Mahomes, right? Even if you take out Clyde Edwards-Helaire and you throw in a McCall Hardman, that means you'd have Tyreek Hill, DeMarcus Robinson, Travis Kelce, McCall Hardman, Antonio Brown. You don't have enough players on the field to cover all those guys double teamed. McCall Hardman is a speedster. He can just run. He just say, "Hey, McCall, run a go route. AB, run a post route, 7 yards in. Tyreek, run a slant, but keep going deep. Travis Kelce, try to manipulate the interior of the field, maybe run a quick in route from the tight end position. And DeMarcus Robinson, do whatever you want." Someone is getting single coverage. There's someone getting a single coverage. There's no way that you can hold the single coverage for long. The only problem I can see with this offense, if Antonio Brown is signed to the Kansas City Chiefs, is their offensive line. If you can protect Patrick Mahomes long enough to where any of those receivers can get open, or at least get a favorable one-on-one coverage, no one can stop them. No one can stop them. Now going back to the Buccaneers, same thing. I think Antonio Brown probably will re-sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but I think he's definitely messing around with the Chiefs right now, saying, "Hey, they're offering me $1.5 million plus incentives. What can you offer me?" "Oh, you can offer me $2.5 million. Yeah, but like Tom Brady. Oh man, I kind of like Tom Brady though, and like the league, I think it's very hard for him right now to move on from Tom Brady. I think that's the only reason he hasn't signed anywhere else. I think in his mind, he's like, "Hey guys, I proved I'm still capable of being a top receiver. On some teams, I'm still capable of being the #1 receiver. So I want a multi-year, $8 to $10 million a year. That's what I want. I want a 3-year, $30 million contract with 25 guaranteed. Let's just say that's just a random number. 3-year, $30 million, 25 guaranteed. That's just a base number. I think it's a pretty good number for what Antonio Brown can offer at this point. And let's just say that's his number he wants. If no team is offering him a multi-year, double-digit or close to a double-digit offer, I think he's just gonna return to the Buccaneers, and I'd love that. I'd love for one more year with AB. Wait out until after COVID. Next year, salary cap should be back to normal. Wait it out. Wait till next year to get paid, and then move on from Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. That's what I think he should do. That's what I hope he does, and I think that's just the only option. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you also are interested in what's gonna happen with with just Antonio Brown in general. Go to my Twitter. I'll leave something on my Twitter page saying where do you think AB is gonna sign. I'll see you guys later. Peace and bye.